Good morning, welcome back to the channel Awesome Learning. The next phylum that we are going to do in this category is Echinodermata. They are generally spiny skinned animals. General characteristics: organ system level of organization. Symmetry in adults is radial, but during the larval stage it is bilateral symmetry. Triploblastic animals having three germ layers. Body cavity is present. They are coelomate. Habit and habitat they are exclusively marine. That is, all of the categories belong to the sea or oceans. Digestive system is complete. They have two openings. Ventral opening is mouth and the dorsal one is anus. You can see here, this is mouth, and here the dorsal one here is anus. Respiratory system here is dermal branchiae, that is skill gills. These are the gills. You can see here they have pointed it out, and also tube feet. Okay, so dermal branchiae, that is the respiratory system. You have to just do the terms in this class 11. Do not go deep into the structural part. Circulatory system is open type, that is the blood or the vascular system or the circulation is not taking place in closed blood vessels. It is open. Dioecious, that is sexes are separate, that means unisexual. Fertilization is external. Development is indirect. Ciliated, free swimming. Ciliated, as you see, there are cilia present all over the body, and these cilia help them to swim. So they are free swimming larvae, ciliated free swimming larvae. Now we come to the unique features. They have an endoskeleton. Now here the skeleton is present inside the body. So endoskeleton of calcareous ossicles, okay, that is spiny bodied. So these things give a shape and structure to the organism. So endoskeleton, and they are present inside the body. Head is absent. Unique feature, another unique feature is water vascular system here. The water vascular system present, which helps to, when the water drives in, it brings in food and oxygen, and when it is thrown out, the waste is also thrown out along with that water. So a whole system is present inside. And excretory system is absent. Why? Because this water system itself is fulfilling the purpose of egestion, right? So a separate excretory system is not required. Next, water vascular system is described properly here. As you see in this system, sea water enters through porous plates called madreporite. Now these things you won't find in your NCRT, but little bit of extra information they have added up here, and reaches the radiating canals and the tube feet, that is the podia. Okay, and its functions are: the water vascular system helps in locomotion, respiration, capture and transport of food and excretion. Now, how does this water helps in locomotion? Children, when the flow of water is there in a particular direction, the whole organism will also move in that very direction. So, this helps in locomotion. Respiration, I told you that when water will enter into the organism, it will bring in oxygen, and the carbon dioxide which is produced by the organism is then given to the water. That is, an exchange is done there. So respiration is also carried out with this help, with the help of water vascular system. Capture and transport of food, of course, when the water comes in, it brings in food also, which is being captured and digested. And excretion is also done by water, that is when the water moves out through anus. It takes out the waste products from the organism's body. So these are the various examples of echinoderms. As you see, starfish, sea urchins. So many examples have been given to you. See, brittle star, sea cucumber, right? And this is characteristic at a glance. That is, all the characters have been summarized in one particular table. This is all about Echinodermata. Let me also include the next phyla here, that is phylum Hemichordata. The phylum Hemichordata was earlier considered as a subphyla of Chordata, like chordates. It has pharyngeal gill slits. Now, grade of organization here is organ system. Symmetry is bilateral. Germinal layers are three, so triploblastic in nature. Body cavity is present. Habit and habitat exclusively marine. Digestive system complete because both, you can see in the diagram, mouth and anus are present. Respiratory system basically consists of gills because they are marine, they live in water, so gill slits are present there. Circulatory system is open type. Reproduction is unisexual organisms, that is dioecious. Fertilization is external. Development is indirect. So all of these things are very much now familiar to you. Let's come to the unique feature, worm-like cylindrical body. You can see they appear to be worm-like cylindrical body formed from anterior proboscis. So at the top there are proboscis. Then there is a collar, as you see here, and a long trunk, right? So collar bears the stomochord. Here it is the stomochord, rudimentary structure similar to notochord. That, what do you mean by now rudimentary structure? Rudimentary structures are the structures which are actually present, but they are not properly developed. Only a trace of that particular structure is found in the organism. Like we have a tailbone, but though we have a tailbone, but it is not developed, so it's a rudimentary structure. Excretion is by proboscis gland. Okay, examples have been shown here: melanogaster, that is tongue worm, and sacoglossus. And this is characteristics at a glance of this phyla. All the characteristics have been summarized in this table. Okay.